What's up, everybody? Today I got another build video for you. This one has a focus on tank builds because I play like a bitch, and it also has a secondary focus on XP grinding. I scoured other build videos, and this isn't really something that they focused on, was the little things, but I'll go ahead and give you an overview. So a couple of these cards are definitely go-tos, so slow and steady and fool me once. I got a little bit of regeneration, even though I'm a heavy tonic user. This one's still good in a pinch. And then this one, while it might not seem absolutely critical to most tank builds, it is for this one. So, as it says, you and your horse take much less damage, which is good. And so, the other focus of this video is looking at all the different types of XP that you gain from a single kill. So when you're doing random shit for Harriet, or the blood money missions where you're facing a whole group of enemies, without even knowing it, you can get around 1,000 XP depending on how many you just obliterate. And I'll go ahead and show you. We'll load up just a little mission here. That way I got a lot of enemies to play with, and I can show you all the different types of XP that you get from it. Again, you're going to be on your horse the whole time. You're all tanked up. You can use special health cure. You're definitely going to need snake oil. If you're a perfectionist, I guess you can use a miracle tonic just to cover all three. It also helps having the special stew so that your cores are all maxed out. And then if you care about your horse too, you can have the horse meal and the horse ointment just to be all tatted out with yellow cores. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that just because it looks cool, but let's get started on all the XP you can get, and pretty much you're going to be immortal. So, alright, so we're pulling up on this generic ass poacher mission I picked up from Harriet, and I'm about to do a little bit of a pre-setup so you can get your miracle tonic. As you see, I already have my cores filled up. And you don't have to do this every time. This is just satisfying to me. The build still works just fine without all this extra shit. It's just, damn, I like the look of having gold cores. So in terms of weapons, the best one that works out for this build is just a traditional repeater here. Oh my god, look at that. Gold cores. And then go ahead and cock your rifle here. So we're ready to go. Now keep in mind, you're going to want to be in Deadeye so you can get all these different XP bonuses. And this playstyle can be a little tricky at first because you're on your horse, and as we all know, the horse can be a little finicky. But if you're in Deadeye, it controls it. So without further ado, so as you can see, the one disadvantage to this build is getting people in hard places. And I had to use my tonic. I had to use my health tonic a couple times, so that's fair. And then as I'm off my horse, I'm not taking full advantage of the Friends for Life ability card. But I still have a lot of damage reduction. I'm getting plenty of health back. And then, like I said, you might have to get to these hard to reach places. But the big thing is not aiming, because you get the kill, you get the eyes wide shut, special ammo's a given, and then free aim's your biggest bonus. And then also just practicing this build on, you know, because you have to master it after a while. Practicing this build on the poacher missions is good, because when you loot them, you have the opportunity to get collectibles. This group of enemies is exclusive to dropping animal pelts that can be good or perfect, so that's another bonus. But and I didn't count how many or precisely how much XP I got from this, but it's hundreds of XP when you just down enemies for a good while, because all that stacks up. And while it's 5 XP at a time, you get 20 XP for every kill, 25 XP actually. After a while it adds up, and at this point, I mean, with me being 215, it's not the highest, certainly not the lowest, but if you're trying to grind, definitely keep this build in mind. And like I said, you don't need tonics. It's easy if you're just going into the fray kind of unprepared, or not giving a fuck, or you're bad at aiming like me. See, boom, got an arrowhead with all these pelts. Like I said, this is just good, makes money, good build, and hope you enjoy.